Hi guys! Recently I put up a video called Both Sides Now, which was a cover of a Joni Mitchell song, and I had hair like this in the video, and lots of you in the comments below said that you loved my hair and that you wanted a tutorial, so here it is. Today I'm going to show you how I got my hair like this with pretty much no heat. The heat is optional, you don't have to do it, it's just a little touch I do at the end to just polish it up a little bit. To get my hair like this I do something before I go to sleep, so let's jump back to yesterday. I've had my hair in plaits today, which is why it's a bit wavy, but first off let's take my headband out. First thing I'm going to do is just brush... Oh, I found a hair grip! That happens far too often. I'm just going to brush through my hair with my tangle teaser. If you don't have a tangle teaser, highly recommend it. They are incredible. They look like this. They're about a tenner in Boots and probably one of the best hair items I've ever owned. I would recommend putting your parting in where you want it to be the next day, because otherwise it will be in a weird place and it won't go back to where you want it to go. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my fingers and I'm just going to split my hair in half, with the top half coming from the top of my ears like this. And then with the bottom section I'm just going to tie that off with a hairband. I'm going to split this top section into three, so I'm going to take my fringe area, so sort of around here, sort of down to your ear, and I'm going to split that off. So I'm taking my tangle teaser and just brushing that out. Then I'm taking Label M protein spray. This is like a heat and UV protectant, so anything like that will work. And I'm going to just spray this in my hair and in my face. I find this really helps the hair to set overnight. Then I'm going to take my hair and twist it into a tiny bun. Now the smaller you do these buns, the tighter your curls will be. This is going to turn out pretty tight because I'm sectioning it into lots of little sections. If you wanted to do it in one bun you'd get a much looser curl, and if you did it in two you'd get sort of normal dropped curls. But today I'm going for, you know, full-on ringlety, big bouncy, I've got a perm kind of curls. So I'm just wrapping this round, and when I get to the end I'm taking a hairband, laying it over the hair and just tying it up. I like to finish this off at the top of the bun so it holds the top of the bun in place rather than finishing it right at the bottom. Next I'm going to split these two sections down the middle. Then I'm going to do the same here. You want to aim to get all the buns on top of your head, otherwise it will be very uncomfortable to sleep. If the hair's starting to get a little bit knotty, I would recommend combing it as you go, because then it will be less likely to come out frizzy. These shorts are giving me a front wedgie and a half. Then take out your last section and do exactly the same. So when you've completed that and look like a crazy alien with loads of ice gems on your head, if you want to, you can take some grips and you can secure them in place. So this back one likes to fall down like this. If you take a grip and just pin it up, it will stay up and out of your way when you're sleeping. Also, if you've got a little bit of an end sticking out like this, you can encourage it to go round the way it's supposed to go and then pin it in place. And if you so fancy it, you can add more protein spray to help set it, or hairspray, whichever you prefer. Then go to sleep. Then when you wake up, it's time to take it out. I'm starting with the bottom layer. You want to take the hairband out, then gently undo it, and you'll end up with something like this. Then all I do is I just let it go down and give it a bit of a jiggle around, letting it jiggle and do its thing. And I just use my fingers very gently to separate it. Now you don't want to separate it too much because otherwise you'll end up with tons of frizz, but separate it enough. Sorry, I'm looking in the mirror down here so I can see what I'm doing. You'll notice as you do this that your hair will stay parted where you put it, so you'll probably want to brush through the top with your fingers just to put the hair back into a more normal place. And the front one, which is going to be the tightest, craziest one, The next next thing you can do, if you fancy it, is at the ends you will sometimes see that it's not curled from where it just didn't go all the way around. You can take some straighteners and just curl the ends. You might also notice that you have a line from where the band was. Just take some straighteners and just straighten it out. And if you want to go to the back and encourage the hair to go down the back rather than parted in the middle like it was, just again take some straighteners and encourage it to go that way. Then I'll just put my fringe where I want it to stay and I will hairspray. And there we have it, big crazy bouncy hair. If you try this look out, make sure to tweet or Instagram it to me. The links to both of those are in the description below. I would love to see them. Thank you very much for watching. I shall see you all very soon. Bye!